on the Good Green Home Show with Rich and Shawna. Welcome back. We're on a website, the Organic Consumers Association. And what they do is it says they're campaigning for health, justice, sustainability, peace, and democracy.
This is a very controversial subject because there is a huge section of the economy that is driven by industrialized farming. They have released this article claiming that the United Nations is calling for an end to industrialized farming. So this is very controversial. We're going to discuss what they're talking about here.
I want to talk about it because I don't see how it's possible to totally end industrialized farming.
I've heard both sides of the argument from a lot of people. I've got some friends who have more of like the commercial type of farm, good people. I've got some friends who are organic farmers, also good people. They both bring up some really great points about, you know, the way that food is produced, the industrialized farm, or I guess it's not even the traditional farm anymore. Their side of the story is without certain things like GMOs, the food supply of the world would not be able to keep up with the demand. But
in 2013, it says the United Nations announced that it is what we really need. The world's agriculture needs everything to go to localized farming. And I want that, actually. I think it would be better for everyone from a chemical versus non-chemical. I don't want to eat chemicals in my food. I really don't. I don't like the fact that you can get a certain brand name, I'm not going to mention, macaroni and cheese that everyone sees in a box organically in Europe, but you can't get it organically here, which means that our kids eat crappy food, and in other countries, they don't.
Well, here's something about me. I am a person that believes in the capitalist economy, the supply and demand. Let the market dictate what the consumers want.
Oh,
and
for the love of
in order
crap.
to get the consumers to want it, they're going to have to become more educated to know why they want organic, and it is starting to happen.
I will agree with that.
People are becoming more and more educated, so the consumer knows, you know what, I don't want to buy the processed food or the genetically modified. More and more choices are popping up.
Okay, you are right in that. I have to step in and do the smackdown on the term fringe. Because back in World War I and World War II, back in the day, everything was grown organically.
Well, it became fringe because
why is it fringe?
The market share, if you took it as a pie chart and looked at the sliver of percentage of the food that was brought to the marketplace for the human species to consume compared to the industrialized farms, it technically, if you really wanted to look at it, became fringe. It wasn't always fringe. You're right. We've come full circle. We're not there yet. There's more work that needs to be done.
But I still think that the government needs to regulate. In Europe, the government has regulated what food its consumers can eat. It's regulated that everything should be organic. For Pete's sakes, why don't we have that?
That is not true, actually. It's not regulated. It's labeling.
It's labeling.
It's labeling. And I will go with that. I will go ahead and say the American USDA should enforce some kind of labeling restrictions or
what do you
impose.
Mean?
So consumers want to know if they're purchasing a product that has GMOs in it.
Right.
They really want to know.
And they need to know that.
You don't have that luxury of going to the store and reading the box and it's saying, yes, it has a GMO. Now, though, you are seeing and they're looking for GMO free. If it doesn't say GMO free, that's kind of how you know it's got a GMO in it, because you know that the marketplace has shifted to a point where people are educated enough to be looking for that.
We're not there yet, because if the government said that everyone should only have organic food without chemicals, then all of the grocery stores would only have organic choices and all the prices would level out.
Just a few years ago, we went in my garden centers from having 0 customers a year asking if the vegetable plants that we grow and sell are GMO free to about 1 in every 3 in one spring season. And the alarm bells were ringing in my head. I'm a businessman. I want to make money. I'm not here for my health specifically.
They were asking for it.
So we made a shift in our business to say, all right, we're going to offer the consumer what they're asking for and make it available to them.
Well,
and that's what needs to happen.
This
Otherwise,
is a giant controversial topic.
if you take the incentives away from businesses to make those decisions, it's gonna all collapse, and then you will have like two companies. You ever see the movie Idiocracy?
No.
It's set 500 years in the future, and the whole world is run by Carl's Jr. and then this sports drink that was kind of related to like the one from the University of Florida. It's named after them. And these two corporations took over the world. It's a hilarious movie.
Okay, but wait. This is a devastating conversation because all of us need to really understand more about what organic is, more healthy foods for our kids. That's what we really want, ultimately. The next guest is Diane Blazik, and she's going to give us a whole ton of tips on the plants of the year and ideas for filling in plants once it gets too hot to grow.
The Good Green Home Show with Rich and Shawna will be right back after these messages.
Alsip Home and Nursery has the area's best garden center, but we're a one-stop pet shop too, with a large selection of pet care supplies, including holistic foods. Owners love to see their pet after a pampering trip to Groomingdale's Pet Salon, and the on-site veterinary clinics are as exceptional as they are convenient. Best of all is the Alsip to the Rescue Adoption Center, matching shelter dogs and cats with loving forever families. Our new Forever Home Training Academy offers obedience classes for dogs of any age. Visit us today with your furry family member or go to alsipnursery.com.
Is your lawn being ruined by moles and voles? Bonide has the solution. Bonide Mole Max is an effective repellent to use against moles, voles, rabbits, gophers, groundhogs, squirrels, skunks, and other burrowing animals. The environmentally friendly Mole Max formulation makes it a great product to apply in areas where children and pets play. Just apply 3 or 4 times per year to send nuisance animal pests away. If your lawn needs some repair from mold damage, use Mole Max RX with Lawn Revitalizer. This will help repair your lawn while repelling the moles and voles. Bonide's Mole Max and Mole Max RX are available in a granule and easy spreader application or in a convenient 5-pound shaker applicator for flower or vegetable gardens. Bonide products are family made in America. Bonide Mole Max Mole and Vole Repellent is available at your local hardware store, garden center, or farm feed store, or go to bonide.com for a retailer near you. This product is not for sale in Indiana.